every year women have kind of the same goals, right? It's to lose weight, to get healthier, to get more fit, to get to the gym. But by February, those goals have kind of lost their spark and their motivation. Welcome to Glow Confessionals. I'm your host, Alicia Courtney, the it girl for authentic wellness. This is where we talk about what wellness really looks like. No filters, no trends, just the truth. In today's episode, we're really getting into goal setting for the new year. This is not some fluffy shit where it's new year, new me. We're going to get into the nitty gritty of how to actually set goals and reach our goals for 2026. Every year, women have kind of the same goals, right? It's to lose weight, to get healthier, to get more fit, to get to the gym. But by February, those goals have kind of lost their spark and their motivation, and you see it trickle. I know for myself, I am a 5 a.m.er at the gym. And when January hits, you see everyone new. And it actually kind of pisses me off. I'm not lying. It pisses me off because I feel like all these people are now here on my equipment, and by February, they're all gone and it's back to the normal people. And this is exactly what happens with your goals. So let's talk about why your goals haven't stuck and what you can start doing moving forward in order to actually see the results. A lot of times we have these big goals and it's amazing, but we really set ourselves up for burnout or failure. If you are someone, maybe you are in a different phase of life where you are building a business or your career has really taken off, and maybe back in the day you were able to really hit the gym, be consistent and meal prep, and now you're just in a phase of life where the time doesn't really allow for that, so you've kind of fallen by the wayside. And every year you're like, okay, I want to lose that 50 pounds, I want to get to the gym 4 or 5 times a week, I want to start meal, yes, all great, but you have to really set smaller goals to be more realistic, so that way you have those little wins so you keep going. If you are just looking at the big picture all the time, it's going to sound and just be overwhelming to the point where you're going to burn out, you're going to shut down, and by February, March, that accountability, that motivation, that spark, that excitement is going to fade. Next thing is you're just picking goals that require a new identity of yourself. So again, if you wanted to lose 50 pounds, yet you are not building the habits to do that, that identity that you're currently in cannot lose those 50 pounds. And we've spoken about that in other episodes. Identity shifting is probably one of the most important things to get someone to their goals. Because if you are currently not really working out and you don't really have a workout routine at the moment, yet your goal is to go balls to the wall January 1st and get to the gym 4 or 5 times a week and start meal prepping, all these things, you're just setting yourself up for failure because your current identity is not moving in that direction, is not moving in that way right now. So for you, you need to start really visualizing that new person, that new identity, and start adapting those habits over time. That doesn't just happen January 1st. It happens over time. So what you would say is, I want to lose the 50 pounds, and in January, my plan is to maybe get 2 workouts a week in. And that's it. 2 workouts a week. I want to be consistent. You can even go even further and say, I want to get 2 30-minute workouts done a week. Whether that be at the gym or at home, be very specific. I find that a lot of women, again, are very non-specific. A lot of times when I ask people, what are your goals? They're like, I just want to get fit and healthy and lose weight. I'm like, cool. But what does that look like? What does that feel like? What are the metrics on that? What are the numbers? Be so specific in your goal. Because if you are not, it's too general, and then you have no idea what you're working towards. Let's just take this woman. She wants to lose 50 pounds for the year of 2026. Right now, her habits consist of not going to the gym. She has good intentions, but she just never makes the time for it. very career driven, very obsessed with her work, but that's also her downfall because she doesn't make time for herself or self care. Meal prepping is not really a thing. She's doing a lot of takeout. She's doing no milk latte for breakfast. She's kind of working through lunch, binging at 9 p.m., binging on the weekends, going out with her girls, going out with her partner, having a few drinks, starting over every Monday. These things might sound familiar to you. And if they do, hear me out. So if you want to lose those 50 pounds, you then have to really dose that down. What does that look like monthly? What does that look like weekly? And what does that look like daily? You can even do like 90-day sprints, which is what I love to do. Because for myself, I also get very overwhelmed. I have a lot of business goals. And you can imagine that can become very overwhelming to look at. But if you start bite-sizing it, it becomes a lot more manageable and realistic. Okay, so let's go back to that girl. She wants to lose that weight. She now has to take it every week, every month, and every day. What are the 6 habits that she will start doing every single day to reach her goal? I really believe in doing 6 non-negotiable things every single day to move the needle. Maybe that looks like she goes for a walk and she gets her steps in, drinks her water, makes sure that every single meal is a balanced plate. She does take out minimally. She does take out max 2 to 3 times a week. I don't know, right? Like you could just pick other ones. She works out, right? Every single day she's moving her body. She's eating her vegetables. I mean, there's so many different habits that you could attach with the weight loss. And if you're doing those things every single day, that adds up. And we've spoken about habit stacking, how important it is. Today, you may not see the crazy results, but 60, 90 days from now, you will. So what do your 6 non-negotiable habits look like? What does your weekly goal look like? Is it to lose 1.5 pounds or 1 pound? What does that look like? What does your monthly goal look like? Is it to lose maybe 2-3 pounds in a month? Every 30 days, maybe you're taking progress photos. Every 2 weeks, you're tracking metrics. My clients, they metric track. So every 2 weeks, they track their body fat, their waist, and the scale number. Every 30 days, they do their progress photos. And that is how we really stay on top of their goals. Because what happens is when you start throwing spaghetti at the wall, you have no idea where your baseline is. You have no idea where you're going. It's like a GPS. You don't put a GPS on and like have no idea where you're going. No, like the GPS tells you exactly how to get from your from your place that you are now to your destination. Where's your roadmap? That's what you need. You need your plan. You need your roadmap. Again, your 6 non-negotiables every single day, your weekly goal, your monthly goal, and then your yearly goal. And then, like I said, I like to do my 90-day goals. It all adds up. Don't underestimate the power of small habits and small changes every single day, because by the 90-day mark, your identity is going to be completely different than what it was 90 days before. Because now you are in this mindset, this momentum, this headspace of moving the needle every single day towards your weight loss goal. In the other episodes, we spoke about the 3 things. That's called the glow up method. You can apply that here. You want to audit your habits currently. Do your habits align with the new identity that you're trying to shift into? And if not, again, what are those 6 habits every single day that's going to push you forward? We go into the second step, which is align. Is this goal really what you want? Journal on it, meditate on it. Is it maybe someone else's goal for you? Is it just because it's aesthetic? Like, Make sure this is like your goal and what you want out of 2026. This is nobody else's goal. Everything has to align. If it doesn't and there's a misalignment, it's going to show within the process. Make sure the habits align with who you are, what your goal is, and what your new identity wants to be. And then step 3, activate. Become that woman. Become that bitch. Become that boss. Become her. Activate it. Wake up every day, visualize her. Who is she? What does she do? How is she moving through her day? What actions are she taking? Become her, embody her, think like her, be her. For myself, I like to every single day be like, what would my higher self do right now? What are the actions or decisions my higher self would do today? And I try and move through that energy because it makes a big difference in how I step into my day versus I wake up, I'm rushed around, I'm cranky. It's not a vibe. Every single day, visualize and really step into that new person. This is how you're going to follow through for 2026. Step 1, you are going to have your goal. One North Star goal is going to be your guiding light. It's going to be your guiding light for 2026. What does that look like? Is it career? Is it health? What does that look like? What is that North Star goal? Number 2, plan your week like a boss ass bitch. Every Sunday you sit down, do a weekly audit. Did I reach my goals? Just reflect on your week. I think that's so important. We don't do that enough. Just reflecting on our week and what we can improve on for the week ahead. What goals did we accomplish for that week? What wins did we have? Just reflect. I think it's important. And then if your goal is to start meal prepping, make sure that you take Sundays as a non-negotiable. Set it in your calendar. Meal prep. For an hour, just meal prep. Have it in your schedule. 3, you want your daily minimums, which we spoke about. What are the 6 non-negotiables every single day that are going to move you from where you are now to where you want to be? You need to close that gap. So what does that look like? What are those habits? Make it so simple. Reduce the chaos and the drama. If it's so overcomplicated, you're not going to stick to it. It's just a fact. Make everything so simple. Simplify it. Put it in your phone, your notes section. Schedule everything in your calendar. Whatever you have to do, just make it so simple. There should be no obstacles in your way to do anything, right? And if there are, you know the solution, right? If you know that Sundays at whatever time you're just busy for the day, cool. Make sure as soon as you wake up, plan yourself for a 30-minute little reflection and then begin your day. If you know that you're better at night, schedule it at night. Remove any obstacles that come your way. Maybe it's to get to the gym twice a week. Great. What are the obstacles? Well, obstacles can be, I don't know what to wear when I wake up. I slept through my alarm. I didn't have my bag packed. Or maybe you go on your way home from work and you're like, I don't have my clothes with me and now I have to go home. I have to get ready and then I have to go to the gym and I just don't feel like it. I'm so tired. Obstacles. We don't need them. So in the morning, set an earlier alarm and set another alarm and it's your non-negotiable. You get up. That first alarm rings, you're kind of waking up. The second alarm rings, you get the fuck out of bed. You have your clothes ready to go. You don't even think. The less decisions, the better. You wake up, you have your clothes ready to go, you get your clothes on, you go to the gym. Bags ready, packed, by the door, go. If you're coming home from work, make sure you have a gym bag at all times in your car. Again, remove the obstacles. Last but not least, if you are listening to this before January 1st, just start. Don't wait until January 1st. I feel like I am just never that person that waits until January 1st. I want to come into January 1st rocking and rolling. I want to enter 2026 with a whole new identity, mindset, all of it. I don't want to feel behind. For me, if I'm doing that as of January 1, I'm already behind. I make my vision board, I make my plan of action, I make everything before January 1st, and I honestly start like December 1st. And I go balls to the wall for the 30 days leading up to January because I really want to see big changes by January. I don't want to wait until January to change. I want to change right fucking now. That is the energy that we move in. That is the energy that we're holding. That is the energy we're bringing in 2026. I want you to remember this one thing. You are always one decision away from creating a new life. Always one. So every single day, remind yourself of that and make new decisions based off of what you want to accomplish for 2026. A year goes by really fast. You think you have all this time, but you don't. Don't think that, oh my God, I have all the time. You don't. You don't. Hit the ground running. Do what you need to do. Set up those habits, those non-negotiables, those weekly reflections. Set up those goals for your week, your month, all of it. All of it. It's so important. And that's the only way that you're going to reach your goals. Don't let another year go by where you are like so disappointed that you didn't reach anything. You didn't move forward in your life because years go by. And it happened to me and I was in a fog and I woke up 5 years later and I'm like, oh, what the hell? It just happens. Time goes by really fast. Don't say I didn't warn you. Start right now. Hope you enjoyed this episode. I would love for you to subscribe. I will tell you one of my goals. Reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2026. So you can help me by subscribing to my channel. And if you're listening to the podcast, please comment, rate it, share it. I really appreciate it. It means so much to me as I am in my rebuild era, which by the way is my word for 2026. My word for 2025 was up level. And I will tell you that I up leveled the shit out of my whole life because my whole entire life was uprooted. If you listen to the previous podcast, then you know. And I had to up level every area because I didn't have a choice, right? So I up leveled. Now we're rebuilding. So we're rebuilding and I'm building this platform. I'm building my podcast. So please support, reach out, DM me, and I will see you on the next episode.